Is my chat not coming up? I don't see anybody. Are y'all here? Says I'm live. Says I got 3 people here, and I saw some folks on my chat here. Izzy's here. Or she says she'll try to pop in later. She just left a thumbie. She's got a fever. Oh, yeah, you're not feeling good. Didn't sleep well last night, so trying to take a nap. That's fine, darling. Prayers that you'll feel better. There's Michelle Sleeper. Hey, darling. And Sam is on my phone, but not up here. That's queer. Choir. Hope I don't have 2 lives going. Sam says, morning all. Please remember to hit the thumbie on your way in. Thank you. And then there's Michelle and Jeanette. And let's see, Jeanette. And there's Sam again. Hey, Sam. And Leslie. YT's been dragging everywhere. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Crazy. Here's my crazy bag I'm working on. My bags always start out looking like, oh my gosh. I have no idea what I'm doing when I make these bags. I just go with it. So my base is all roughly, look at that. And this is all ruffled up because I had too many stitches. But hey, we're going to felt it. It's all wool. It's going to be a purple bag. It's that color. Going to be this fuchsia like. And I think I got a lighter lavender than that maybe. In this purple. Anyway, it's a purple in that bag. Y'all know I'm making these bags to give to the Twisted Fiber friends when we meet up in September. I was just doing them anyway, so I thought that would be a good prize. I'd be glad to get a felted bag, wouldn't y'all? And I'll probably throw a little something of the yarny kind in there. Hey, Darla. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Sis Sola. DK Jen. Woo! I probably missed some folks. Let me see. Rebecca. Jeanette Whitson says, you'll see me twice on the phone and the big screen under my husband's account. Oh, okay. Cool beans. Cool beans, cool beans. Thank you for letting me know that. I'd be thinking I had a man up in here. Which I do. Panda's here. Hey, Panda. But you know, another a male that I didn't know. Go, Granny Bag Lady, Jeanette says. No, I love making bags. I love it. And Cynthia King says, LOL, because we meet a lot. Panda hugs back to you, sweetheart. Rebecca, everybody says hello, and everybody's saying BJ, or a lot of people are saying BJ Raid. Thanks to all the raiders, and thanks to everybody that came. Y'all say a little prayer for Izzy. She's not feeling good. Hey, Froggy Jen. So saying I'm making bags, so when we meet up, I'll be able to give everybody a felted bag and hopefully some little goodies of the yarny kind inside. There's VJ herself, she says. You may loosen your seatbelts. There's that fiber jazz, Rebecca. You're Matt's woman, right? Was it you that was behind Matt yesterday? I'm just learning these things. Cheers. And tables, like Mama would have said. Y'all know what's in my cup. Raspberry lemonade tea by Twinings. What's in your cup? What's on your hooks and or needles? And Panda says, doing a little lurking while I work. Hugs, I'm here and listening just in the bushes. Go to the bougie squirrel nest. And I'll play that little song in a minute. And Amy's going to be there too, I believe. Right, Amy? I think Amy and her sister. Hey, Bridget. How's my darling? You are amazing, Froggy. I appreciate that so much. Rebecca said, that's right. She's got the prettiest hair. Who knows Miguel is here, listening while lying down. Jeanette Whitson has a pot of coffee with a straw. I need that too. Miguel, you're not feeling good, honey. Everybody say some prayers for Miguel too. I enjoyed y'all coming up yesterday, Rebecca, and tell Matt too. I think he knows, but anyway. Amy says, yes, I'll be there. Oh, I just pray, everybody, that our yarn store that's been there over 20 years can stay in business with everything in the country that's happening. That's all I'll say about that. What y'all making? Nobody's saying what's in your cup and what you making. Except Jeanette's got a straw in her pot of coffee. I'm going to string y'all along a little bit before we get out the RDAF. Anybody say anything after Amy did? I haven't. I've been mainly working on that bag, so I haven't done too much more on this, but I do love this. I think that's the prettiest cotton colors. It'll be a hand towel. This is the what they call that hipster cotton, premier hipster cotton. Oh, the flare up for the brainstem disease, but God is able. Yes, he is. Rebecca says hello to everyone. Froggy's got Diet Coke and working on a sock. Oh, a pattern. Cool. Maybe y'all can help me teach me to make socks. Learn me to make some socks. Lacey says shalom, everyone. Darla's diamond painting. Cynthia's working on a hat for Christy's monthly. Yeah, I got one in for this month and one for last month, but I'm doing several hats. I have like 3 on the go. This is a beautiful blue Malabrigo. It's so soft. So soft and squishy. So soft and squishy. And then this crazy bag that it looks crazy, but they most often work out all right. I hope. I really should go buy a pattern so I don't make a mess. But you getting your tax stuff done, Amy? My youngest daughter, Hannah, she did my taxes last year because I was in a nursing home. But I don't know whether she's going to do it this year, probably. Or whether I'll take it to my girl that's always done it beforehand. Did it because I was in a nursing home last year. Panda's reminding you, please don't forget the thummies. And hello to everyone popping in. Did some of y'all get a day off for President's Day? I'm sure not celebrating the one that's in there right now. But I'll celebrate George and Biden and I'll celebrate all the other ones. Well, not the one back in 16 either. All right, I better get off of that. Darla, you had to do what? You had to put my Diane, woohoo! President's Day. Cynthia says I have the washcloth and towel topper done, and it's not the last day. LOL, I'll just have to remember to pay. I know. Sometimes I'll get stuff done and then totally forget to put it in there. A thankless job, Diane says. Well, I won't say any more about that. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and look at some fiber because I don't know what else to do. We don't have many folks here, and I don't even know where Grape Nuts is probably, yeah, Grape Nuts is hiding in all this purple stuff. All my patchouli stuff. My 70s scent. You know, everybody that I'm ever around when I wear this stuff. This one was an extra we got one time in Yarnable. And oh my gosh, people, when I was in the nursing home, I just would put a little of that on me like I just did. And they just went crazy. They said, "Oh, your room smells so good." It was the only thing I had done. Here's Grape Nuts. Sniffing y'all. And saying, "Bring on the yarn, Granny." Woo! Bring on the yarn. Let's stand him on his head. All right, let's bring on the yarn. Today I have picked out darn good yarn for y'all. I'll show you my great big ones first. Then the other ones will be little tiny cakes. Look at the size of this, would you think? Let me see. This is 375 yards. This is a 250 gram. It came in a hank. I caked it up. 250 grams. The meters is 342. I told you the yards, 375. And it's a number 4 worsted. It's 1 ply. It's roving. And it's sparkly. You can see the little, it may not look like it's sparkling, but you see the little dots on there and they do sparkle. And this is called Sparkle Worsted Weight Silk Yarn. You know, it's made out of the recycled saris that the ladies wear. And this color is called Winter Mint. Winter Mint. And then I stick this little tag in the hole. That's a hella hank. Yes, it is, Froggy. Reminds me of you being all green and everything. Hey, Laura, do you feel better, honey? I hope so. You see it sparkling? And that came, I think it was 2 hanks, came in an editor's box, they called it, with a bunch of other goodies. Hey, Samantha. And here's another one. This one doesn't sparkle. And sorry for the little bit of leakage there. This is all the same deets, except the color of this one is Vibrant Macaroon. Vibrant Macaroon. And I may have the baby here. I don't know. But it feels like microfiber. That's what pretty much all of them feel like. Well, it depends on what the content is, but most of them are recycled sari silk. But sometimes we get cotton or something else. This is a DK. Oh, this is darn good yarn. DK weight. Y'all know that's a 3. Herbal dyed recycled silk yarn, and they call this color rose. And this is a 50 gram little cake. And there's 120 yards. And it doesn't say the meterage, but there you go. What color did I say? Rose? Really doesn't look like rose. It looks like peach. It'd be looking peachy to me. Peachy King. Hey, Zach. You like the macaroon? Diane's finishing the blanket today. Then she'll have to wrestle with what in the heck she'll do next. Girl, I got so many whips and UFOs. It's crazy over here. This is DK weight also, same recycled silk yarn. This color is called Iceland Hot Springs. This one has 135 yards, 123 meters. And I said it was DK, right? Iceland, and then a hyphen, and it says Hot Springs. Some pretty shades of blue. Some winter blues or summer blues or whenever you want to have the blues. Oh, I got an itching eyeball. At least it ain't leaky like it was the other day. And I hope I won't have an eyelash fall in my eyeball. That's terrible. Then we have this pretty pink one. It's 50 grams. It's a number 4, and it's just 75 yards, 68 meters. And I've got, like, of all these, I have at least 4. Some I have more. This is called, the color's called Mystical Clear Quartz. And I think I said it was a number 4 worsted. If I didn't, it is. And it's very sparkly too. And the sparkles are pretty much the color of the yarn it's on. So the pink has pink sparkles, the yellow's got yellow sparkles, and so on. And let's see what else. This is different. This one is a number 5 bulky. So it only has 50 yards in it. I think that's right. And it's called Darn Good Fancy Twist Yarn Pink Flamingo. It's got a lot of other colors in it. I don't know why they called it Pink Flamingo, but anyway, they did. Pink Flamingo. I like the way it's got the black in it. Kind of reminds me of stained glass. You saw the sparkly bits, Deni? On that. This one's called 75 yards, and it's a number 4, and this one's called Midnight Pines. I like this one too. Greens and real dark blue, but it's not really a navy. It's kind of indigo. And the lighter color is like I guess a tan, you would call it, or a really light green. Midnight Pines. And make sure I didn't get, yeah, this is different. This is called Start With Love, which is Darn Good Yarn's motto, and it's 75 yards. It's a number 4 weight, and it's, the recycled silk. I think that's pretty. And I'm not usually for pink and purples together, but it's got, that green in it too, so that helps break it up. I don't like just pink and purple together. I don't know why, but that's me. But with a little bit of green in there to break it up, that works for me. Kristen F. Thank you, Rebecca and everybody. I just love my darn good yarn. And Q Linda gave me a bunch of these. Maybe not these, but she gave me a bunch of darn good yarn. I think she gave me all of her collection. I have a great palette for color. Rebecca says, I'm so glad you and your hubby joined us. This is number 3, so a DK, and this has 110 yards. And it is called Triple Twist DK Weight Yarn Winter Sunset. Had Winter Mint in that big one. This is Winter Sunset. I like this too. And it's purple and pink also, but it has some burgundy in it. And green. Burgundy. I like to say it like they say it in Nolens. One of the street signs says it looks like burgundy, but they pronounce it burgundy. Hey, Ann loves to crochet. Welcome, welcome. Winter Sunset. I told you the yardage was 110. 110 yards. But yeah, Miss Q Linda gave me a bunch of her darn good yarn. So I have a huge collection. Need to start using some of it up. Some of it I have. Who's the god, Deni? Let's see. This is the colors. This is a twist sport weight silk yarn, and the color is Rain Boots. And I'll give you the yardage in a minute. That's cute. Like those colors, Rain Boots. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. I love that song. Ugh. And Bonnie Raitt. Let's see. It's a number 2 sport, and it's 150 yards, 137 meters. Rain boots again. That's okay, Leslie. Not a problem. Hey, Izzy. I read where you came in first. I'm glad you were able to pop in, but hope you're getting some rest. If you're not feeling too good, you knew I'd sing it. Yes, the number 2 sport again, and this is 150 yards, 137 meters. And this is the twist sport white silk yarn again, and the color Hot Air Balloon. Y'all know my story about me crashing in a hot air balloon back in my teaching days. That was exciting. It was so much fun before it got a little dangerous and we were about to run into power lines. It was kind of hairy. We had to brush the basket. Well, the pilot, had to get some of the air out of the balloon so it would lower a little bit, and the basket would brush the tops of the trees so it would slow us down a little bit. That's what I'm telling you, Diane. I got to ride in a hot air balloon when I was a teacher because the culminating event was we had a theme all year long with accelerated reader, and that year it was up and away with books. And my class was often the class with the most points. One year I did that with the hot air balloon. One year I rode in a go-kart. It was something about racing to read. And one year it was like a medieval theme, and we had shields and ponchos and stuff on, and the kids threw raw eggs at us at the end. But yeah, we got to go up in a hot air balloon, and unbeknownst to us, I guess we went up on. They always did the culminate this event on the field day, which was one of the in May, the last one of the last days in last school days in May. And the kids, y'all know about field day, did all these different things. Hey, Q Linda, didn't I say howdy to you? I was saying you had given me a bunch of your darn good yarn, and I thank you so much. You had cooler, still sweating it out, your fever. It did get scary, but anyway, we didn't find out till after the crash and everything that we didn't go up at the proper time. It's like 30 minutes after sunrise, 30 minutes to an hour after sunrise, and about the same time before sunset is when the air is more stable. And because we had to do it during school hours, we still went up about 8 or 8:30. But it was a gorgeous day, and it was so quiet. We're just sailing along. It was beautiful till we got to the crashing part. The guy on the ground was radioing yeah, Bonnie Raitt was the stuff. She still is. I hadn't seen her in a long time. But guy on the ground was following us in a truck, and there was a long rope that our pilot had to throw out, and the other guy had to. I guess the pilot had to do stuff with the gas and the hot air balloon and all that. They had their act together anyway, but he almost didn't get us, the guy on the ground, because we were going so fast. I think we kind of drug him along. It was pretty exciting, a little bit too hairy. We got too doggone close to some power lines anyway. And we landed in a field, and this farmer's like, "What y'all doing?" We were in his field. Isn't this pretty? It's one of my faves because of the black. Now, talk about your stained glass windows. Let's see what they call this. Black rainbow. And it's the sport weight again with 150 yards. Does not give the meterage. But yeah. And I was a big girl back then. Bigger than I am now. I'm getting there though. Dang it. Hey, Heidi. And I was on top of our principal, and we landed. He was in the grass. Oh, do the hot air balloon ride. Do it. Just go when it's safe to go. Safer to go. You love that one, Kristen? Yeah, well, we were out in this field, Sola, and we had a little, what looked like champagne. It was just sparkling apple juice or grape juice or something. Suzanne, the Swedish Arnie hooker. Hey, it's going in the right direction for you, sweet. She says, I'm still bubbling, happy, and in love. Well, that is wonderful. That is lovely, Suzanne. I love to hear it. He was just curious. He was like, "What's up?" And it was the guy, the pilot, our principal, me, and the librarian, and she's a little tiny thing too. And she was dressed like the Cat in the Hat, and her tail was like in the front, and her hat all askew and everything when we landed. But it was crazy. It was crazy, but it was funny. Oh, Rebecca, turn the chat stopped up here. Here we go. Here we go, maybe. Start moving. Move, chat, move. Something's going on around here. Are y'all getting ads? It's about ad time. You might already had one. I'm just getting one now, but that's probably because my screen was frozen and stuff. Is it normal to sweat like crazy but freeze? Yeah, when you're sick. Sweat and you get the chills and then you get the fever. And Rebecca says Bonnie Raitt is touring Germany and Belgium right now. I'd love to see her. I used to go to concerts all the time in my youth. I sure did. Nancy, Little Treasures by Nancy's here. How's Earl? And you? She says it's been cooler today. It's been in mid-80s. She's in Florida. Today's high was 75. It was 46, I think, when I was over at VJ's a while ago. Linda said, yep, I had. Izzy says, that's how I know I'm sick. I'm always freezing cold. Susan Vincent, hey, darling, how's our girl? How are you? Diane says we can do that later after. Oh, I didn't even do the. Let's do the RDAF. I forgot it. I just remembered grape nuts. Diane says, haha, we can do that later after RDAF. We can write a book about a hooker in love. It'd be about y'all being in love. Suzanne, sounds like she is. Lisa B, how you be? Where's my girl I used to say that to all the time? Laura Lee, how you be? Hadn't seen her in forever. Suzanne said, Darcia, I missed that you said hi. And Izzy says, Diane, you should be resting. If I ain't crocheting, you shouldn't be either, LOL. Because Diane said she was going to listen and crochet. That is totally fine. BJ Ragey, Susan said, I didn't see you over there, but I was working on my bag too. She said, what'd Susan say? A little late, but she's been listening. No problemo. Lacey said the autoimmune of the RSD / I can't read with these CRPS does that to her sometimes. Who don't like you much, Diane? Becky Bramlett. Hey, girl. Hey. I'm catching up on some stuff I missed when I was showing stuff. She's in the nest crocheting a baby blanket. Oh, let's show the nest video. I think it's so cute. Now, this is a bougie nest. And I'll play the other. That's our bougie squirrel nest. And here's another one. Guess that'd be the real squirrel nest. But I love the bougie. I love the bougie on the disco. Yeah. Fancy Fiber Forum Donna's back. Yay! She's working on a new ear warmer she just found. Cool, cool, cool. So you had started it. Was it a whip? Love that one. I do too. I do too. I still don't know who you said. Oh, me? I don't like you. Telling you to get in a hot air balloon. Well, it's fun. I don't want you to miss out on the fun. Just go when it's the right time to go. And go with a reputable company. Read the reviews. Lacey Lavender says she's a hooker in love with her yarn and crochet hook. Well, me too. I am that, and I'm in love with y'all. My yarny family, my squirrels, my squirrel friends. And she's a needle junkie for knitting too. Yep, that as well. Y'all know some of my favorite needles are. I got a bunch of sets of the interchangeables, but I love these Prims. These are circular, hence the cord on it. But I know you can't tell it, but it's triangular shaped, which makes it ergonomic. And look at the little thing on the end there. It's still sharp enough to get in your stitches, but that little, I'm trying to put it on my shirt. Here we go. Just that little nub there on the end's enough that it doesn't, when you're helping a stitch through, it doesn't stick you in the finger and hurt. Lacey says that is short for reflex sympathetic dystrophy, aka complex regional pain syndrome. Oh my lordy. They changed the name to confuse it all. Regional doesn't describe those of us that have it full body. Is that what Miguel has too? Lacey became a squirrel, a baby squirrel. Woohoo! Hey, CNY woman. Of course, crocheters like bougie yarn. I crochet and knit with the bougie yarn. Yes, yes. And I like my bougie hooks as well. Okay, let's play the song for our new member. Anybody want to come up? Or you want to do some cards? Or you just want to jaw? I love you dancing emojis. Dancing queens. She's all out bougie. Yes, yes. And I got so much bougie. I'm using it. Oh, Angela says they're already salting the roads, so we getting it? Let me see what my weather app says. Oh, gosh. I didn't read the welcome to the, or did I? I said it was President's Day, but I didn't. Welcome to Monday, the 17th day of February. It is President's Day. We did mention that. It's also My Way Day and Who Shall I Be Day, World Human Spirit Day, National Public Science Day, and Random Acts of Kindness Day. And the food holidays are cabbage. Who likes cooked cabbage? I do. And Indian pudding. I was going to look up Indian pudding, but I did not do that. Now, what was I going to do? Hey, Chandra. How are you, sweetie? Let me get my chat back up here. Oh, I was going to look at my weather. That's what I was going to do. And then I saw that I hadn't read my stuff. It's 43 right now. It's showing flow snakes. It was showing on 2 days before. Before it was showing on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now on my weather app, it just shows it on like a 68% chance. Or is that 65% chance of snow on Wednesday, the high being 35. High tomorrow is supposed to be 49. High today, 46. High Thursday, 34. Friday, 43. But I wouldn't mind getting a little snow, especially if it's just one day. Hey, Lulu Cindy. You cooking in the kitchen with your hubby? Hey, Cindy's hubby. Donna says, GrannyDee, do you have any Zen yarn, garden yarn? No, I don't. Maybe if I do, it's one. And I have no idea where it is. Do you have some? Do you love it? Where you get it? Yeah, she can't hear you, Donna. Did I just read what Donna said, or was that something else? Yeah, that was Donna. And Izzy says, I'll drive all night. Call your mom. Oh dear, don't be discouraged. I've been exactly where you are. I'll drive all night. I'll call your mom. Who are you talking to, darling? Don't let this darkness fool y'all. It's all lights turned on. Huh? You singing? That was Angela Mills that said that about the weather they saw it in the roads, because she lives close to me. We ran into each other one time at a Hobby Lobby. Lacey Lavender says, I am who I am. Like Cousin C says, I am what I am, and that's all what I am. I always think, why does she say what instead of that? That's okay. I love Cousin C. And Chandra said hi to me and everybody. Everybody says that. Suzanne's got all the cute little emojis. Darla said if my dogs had their way, I would be banned from dancing. They don't like you to dance. Does it make it scared? Oh, and Diane said, did you hear we may have some nasty weather Wednesday and Thursday? It just said Wednesday here. I mean, on the app I was just looking at, but no memory. Kristen F. in the Prim circular needles. Nah, I love them. Shoot, I can't get the other part of it because it's all wrapped around. Maybe I can. Nope. Nope. So it's not a pain at all. Not a pain at all. Some that I've are, but mostly they're the cheap ones. Actually, these are clovers, I think. Takumi. Yeah, these are the Takumis. That's good hat size. Better leave that where I can find it. May need to start yet another hat. Tell me no, I don't. I need to finish the hats I got. Hey, Mobs Ashley. I know, Izzy. I hate you being sick. I hate everybody being sick. Anybody being sick. Everybody being sick. Yay, Lacey! Cynthia says, what I missed that Lacey said. Oh, about her being a baby squirrel. Maybe that was... No, I'm not live on Tuesdays. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My only days off are Tuesday and Thursday. Yes. Chandra wants to know what everybody's working on. I'm working on a crazy looking bag to be felted. It's going to be in shades of purple. Diane said she was crocheting. She was crocheting. Diane says, Donna, are you already puppy sitting? Lacey said, Sola, I got behind on everything, including my wash, because it was hurting so bad to walk. So I'm thankful he finally made it feel better. He as in, good Lord. Yes, he'll do it, won't he? He will. Oh, Lacey said she's so glad her hip is feeling better now. She almost fell about 3 weeks ago and sprained or strained her hip and hindered her progress of going through this mess from her storage unit. So hallelujah. Praise the Lord. And I am glad that he has put a healing on you. Yes. Happy birthday. Is it Q Linda's son's birthday? Is he around? Does it me to sing? My voice is worse than usual today. He turned 50. Q Linda, you're not old enough to have a 50-year-old son. My eldest is not far behind. She'll be 42, I think. Possibly 43. She'll be 43. Lacey said he does GrannyDee, but not always when won't. Sometimes when, yeah, that's true. He does things in his own time, and there's a reason for that. Leslie said, started my knit washcloth again. 4th time a charm? I think so. Lisa B says she lives in Arvada. Is that how you say it, Colorado? And we're having cold weather up here till Friday, and then Friday and Saturday and Sunday are going to be warmer. I stayed near Aspen, Colorado way back. Belle's is 17 now, and she was like 6 months or so, maybe. And it was gorgeous. We flew to Denver, and then Lindsay had rented a SUV from Denver to Snowmass is where we stayed, which is about 15 minutes to Aspen, and it was just gorgeous. And it was June, and supposedly it was 90 degrees. It felt like 70. We didn't even have air conditioning in the room. I'm like, we're here in June, and we got no air conditioning. We might not be good with this, but we were fine. And that's when I was skinny then. 5 dogs, Donna? Is that what you sitting for 5? Wow. Are they all different sizes? You watched a video. Diane said, I watched a video you did that said the one really doesn't like you. That's kind of scary. What you talking about? Unless she's talking to somebody else. Doggy Izzy says she's about to go and eat dinner. See you at Fiber Floozy. I've been missing Jill. When does she come on? Probably when I'm watching somebody else. Donna says they're usually not any trouble unless they run off, but it's probably too cold for them to be out long. 2 big dogs and 3 chihuahuas. Are they the little tiny chihuahuas or just regular size? Hey, Crochet Queen. How are you? The Crochet Queen. Diane says, isn't that too many dogs? Hey, Ellie. I wouldn't want that many. Donna says, nah. Oh, Fiber Floozy is on now? Okay, well, I'm pretty much finished. Y'all want to go on over there now or what? I got 6 minutes left. I really got no plans. Do y'all want to do any of these cards? Crazy cards? Like that one? Jill, her name is Jill Fiber Floozy. She lives in Texas. She's cool. Anybody have any idea what this one is? Anybody? Yes, Darla got it. A pack of lies. A pack of lies. You might, Diane, you might. This is a phrase. Something that old timers might say. Been around a long time. This phrase has. So this is whatever I want. Well, we'll just do these. We just have about 4 more minutes. Yep, the first part's early to bed, but there's more. Yeah, Darla got it. Early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. I think it's healthy, wealthy, and wise, maybe. Let's see. You may have said this before. Kim, yearning for a smile. Hey, girl, hey. Susan got it too. Yeah. Good to see you, Kim. Here I am. Here I am. Some of you may have said this in church before or at a ceremony. You too, Panda darling. So glad you could join us. Tell Michael howdy. Will do. Hugs back. Hugs for all of you. Good to see you too, Kim. Good to see your name. Nobody knows this one? The first word is in. Oh, Susan Vincent got it. In sickness and in health. Yes, yes. You've been listening, Kim, but you were also doing a little rearranging in the studio. She got the coolest studio. Didn't you and your hubby build that? A stick built her a studio, and it's nice. Yarning for a Smile. If you don't know her, go check her out. Lacey, you sat in 3 ceremonies? Only did it one time. Only did it once. Thanks for coming, everybody. It's about time to go. So I'll go ahead and say bye and find our song and then come back for the booping. Okay? Boop, bitty boop, 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 boop. Boop.